Here we are looking at Etude number 5, and the focus of this is just making sure that you're really prepared with your placing as you go up and down on these figures. So if you just really, when you're looking at the piece, I mean each of these studies, they're only on 2 pages, so you can clearly see the shape of the music, and you can see the direction of that the music is going in, and just really make sure that everything is ready before you play. What you don't want to be doing is putting your fingers on one at a time. You want to sort of pre-read the next group that you're going in and just make sure that everything is on, all your fingers are on. In bar 2, what you'll notice is we're coming down and back up, and then we've got a little bit of a stretch up to that top G. And if you just keep your bottom 2 notes of the pattern, we've got 3 notes going down, if you just keep that 2 and 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, rather than changing it to 1, 3, 4. So the idea is that the fingers are just, you've got this little bit of a stretch with your thumb, but what's happening underneath, we're kind of keeping those fingers the same. So here we are. So I've kept the C and the A on the 2 and 3. And then there's always going to be a little bit of a stretch to do with the thumb to get to the next group and the patterns. This also applies to bar 12. Again, there's a little bit of a stretch between the thumb and then the 2 and the 3. But it's all about keeping those 2, 3 and 4 kind of where they are in a very small space together. And again, that's a little bit of a stretch to the thumb. So we're kind of stretching our thumb a little bit, but we're keeping the 2, 3, 4 as much the same as we possibly can. So other places that this happens, just to be absolutely clear, is bar 24, towards the end of that bar. 1, 2, 3, 1. So even though we've got an octave stretch there, we're still going to keep it 1, 2, 3, 1, just to get that stretch going. And in the left hand, again, we're just using very familiar left hand patterns. We're using these 1, 5, 8 and 1, 5, 10 patterns. So here we are, note 1 as A, and then 1, 5, 10. So it's just building that familiarity. These patterns happen in so many arrangements, so many different composers, and harpists use these patterns, and I just think it's really useful to just really embed them into your left hand. So here we've got 1, 5, 10, G, D, B, and then we're doing a little jumping round an arpeggio on top. And then we do have some of the same going backwards and forwards in the left hand as well, so that we do it in both hands. So this is probably Etude number 5 is probably the start of the studies where they can actually be used as pieces, I think, as little pieces rather than just studies. And I have written in the foreword that there's a deliberate thing about not writing dynamics in, but please do add as much of your own musicality into these etudes as you can, so that they really kind of come off the page. And they're not just a study, but you can make them into a little piece to enjoy.